Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be listening to Scorn, Not His Simplicity by Luke Kelly. This seems to be a live performance from 1974. This was requested by Steve. Thank you, Steve, for supporting the channel and ensuring that we get more Irish music featured. This is Luke Kelly from the Dubliners. I'm excited to hear this. The last time I listened to them, I had a wonderful time. So I'm excited to hear where we go with this one. That was Raglan Road, right? Yeah, that's what we listened to. Raglan Road by the Dubliners. So we're going for Scorn, Not His Simplicity. I love the title. Let's see where it takes us.
Speaking of friends, there's one that's near.
Also, Steve said that this is something to make me cry. I really hope I don't cry, but if I do, I have tissues.
Speaking of friends, there's one that's nearly one. Lukey, do you remember that lovely song that Phil Coulter wrote? Very personal song for him.
Very many.
Agreed. This one, I think your recording of it was the definitive recording of it, and it should be left at that. But seeing as there's just a few of us sitting around here, would you mind singing it?
Which one are you talking about?
Scorn Not His Simplicity.
Thank you, Jim. Desi, John, would you give me a C chord, please?
So beautiful. This song is amazing.
See the child with the golden hair, but eyes that show the emptiness inside. Do we know? Can we understand just how he feels, or have we really tried? See him now as he stands alone and watches children play a children's game. Simple child, he looks almost like the others, yet they know he's not the same. Scorn not his simplicity, but rather try to love him all the more. Scorn not his simplicity, oh no, oh no. See him stare, not recognizing that kind face that only yesterday he loved. The loving face of a mother who can't understand what she's been guilty of. How she cried tears of happiness the day the doctor told her it's a boy. Now she cries tears of helplessness and thinks of all the things he can't enjoy. Scorn not his simplicity, but rather try to love him all the more. Scorn not his simplicity, oh no.
Let's not hear this again.
His simplicity, tears of happiness the day the doctor told her it's a boy. Now she cries tears of helplessness and thinks of all the things he can't enjoy. Scorn not his simplicity, but rather try to love him all the more. Scorn not his simplicity, oh no, oh no. surrounded by despair. He won't ask for your pity or your sympathy, but surely you must care. Scorn not his simplicity, but rather try to love him all the more. Scorn not his simplicity, oh no, oh no, oh no.
The rock stages.
Yeah. It was definitely a sad song. Definitely made me want to cry. Um, Let me try to go back to it.
Speak.
I feel like what I really enjoyed about this video is just their presence, and also seeing how he was able to switch from being conversational to also like being a professional, and like delivering that exquisite performance and exquisite vocal performance, like, and how all the instruments came together too was also a pleasure to experience. In terms of the song itself and the subject matter, it felt like he was talking about somebody who was regarded as simple because of perhaps a disability. um you know, when I was trying to have a child, I had all sorts of concerns in my mind about things like that, like disabilities and what would I do and all these different things. And I've come to the point where I realized that that was like a waste of time worrying about things like that. It's like in every experience, in every perspective, there can be beauty if we don't impose limitations on people because of what we think is a drawback. You know, if we never look at a person as being somehow defeated because we have something that they don't have, therefore we think, oh my God, how are they going to cope? How are they going to live? You just treat them as normal and they'll figure out a way to move forward, you know? And I feel like in the writing here, he shared that, you know, he looks to the future, you know, he is optimistic in a way, this boy. And it's just society's response to people like that. Like, even for somebody who might suffer from some sort of, you know, mental limitation or even learning disability, as long as they're provided with the right environment, a supportive environment, they can thrive just like anybody else, you know? So I don't know. Definitely a very touching song, an important lesson that far too few people pay attention to and know about and care to think about, but definitely relevant to how we receive people in the world. Because if you see the disability or you see the simplicity before you see the person, then I think you're missing a big chunk and a big opportunity to receive a different perspective and a new person. And everybody's so beautiful in their own way, so beautiful in what they can offer. And, you know, it's the world and the world's response to us that shapes a lot of who we become. Especially because a lot of us don't realize that we are the masters of our own ship, regardless of the circumstances, good or bad. You know, we decide how we respond to the world. So, yeah, I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed the depth of the writing. I enjoyed the delivery. I enjoyed the instrumentation. I enjoyed all of it. That was truly, truly delightful. So much thoughtfulness in the writing there. I wonder what inspired them to write that. Why they felt like, yes, this is something we needed to write. Written by Phil Coulter. Yep. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I don't know if I misinterpreted the song, but, you know, I like what it means to me. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace.